It is going to be quite a day here at Angel Stadium. At Shohei Ohtani, who hasn't pitched in 2 weeks, will be on Bell. He's similar to yesterday, although moving some parts around with Joey Votto DHing instead of playing.
He beating game here today in a game one of a doubleheader, getting those swing and misses on his sweeper. 71. Again, back out in the outfield for the Halos today.
The Cincinnati Reds. First pitch, ball one from Ohtani on a fastball. And we are underway.
And the key is be able to that fastball down
for these Reds. He grounds this one softly to Luis Rengifo, playing second base today. He would appreciate something more LA based. He went to UCLA after attending Beckman High School. Mentioned that McClain played Little League in Tustin. He actually played with Rex Hudler's son. They were on the. And there's a strike to McClain. 2 balls and 1 strike. See if this stays in play. Swing and a miss. McClain goes after a ball in the dirt. Shohei has his first strikeout today. Years old. He has been a game changer, really a franchise changer for the Cincinnati Reds.
By the way, how about Shohei so far in this at bat? A 71-mile-an-hour curveball, a backdoor sweeper.
Loops this one foul. I don't even know if he'll have the most Rookie of the Year votes. De La Cruz lays off the splitter. That's how Ohtani struck out Matt McClain. First pitch, ball one to Luis Rengifo. Abbott 6 foot.
982 fielding percentage. Turned 12 double plays. It's a couple errors.
4 outings. 2-2 on Rengifo. He's thrown 135 innings this year. That's the most he has.
When you see that go down, that's when you start making mistakes, Wayne. And I think that's what's happened. His fastball is going to be 91, 96. Although it was Shohei.
There's a rocket. Right field. Way back. Long gone. Number 44.
Unbelievable. And Ipe. There you go, Ipe.
Shohei doesn't like wearing the kabuto on against Abbott. And Brandon Drury strikes out for the first out of the inning. Now 44 home runs. So if he gets to 200 strikeouts, I mean, think about the possibility. It's an absurdity. It's the greatest season in baseball history.
Yes. We're reminiscent of that game. 114, 115 miles per hour off the bat.
Hard hit grounder by O'Hoppe. Throw pulls in. It's just 169 with the Angels. Has hit a few home runs though in the. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes on Grichuk.
Still a buzz in this, but W.
Grichuk hits one well toward right center, but moving after it, Martini gets there.
Again, you just never know what to expect from the unicorn.
Ball one to Pitchers and homers outright over a full season. And on top of that, he is gaining quickly on the 6 or so left in the season.
I think interesting so far, Wayne. He's throwing quite a few splitters, a couple strikeouts in the first.
Falls behind Spencer Steer, 3 balls and 1 strike. That one not close as Steer draws a walk.
Let's go back. Play sense. Drops a curveball at 71 miles per hour in the strike zone, and then he went sweeper on the splitter, and then finishes them off with a splitter to be able to finish off that at bat. 73.7 in.
2 balls, no strikes on Encarnacion Strand, who has shown a lot of pop. There's Encarnacion Strand in front of that sweeper, and it's 2 balls and 1. Swing and a miss. The sweeper again.
He's had that working so far.
Trying to get the fastball by Encarnacion Strand, who fought it off. Point. It has not carried over to his batting as Encarnacion Strand faces Andy.
The team.
Ground ball to third, handled by Escobar, gets it to second for 1. Rengifo to first, 2. Escobar leads off here in the bottom of the second and takes ball 1 from Andrew Abbott.
Boy, is the team ready batting on here.
It's an interesting layer considering that Shohei is a free agent after the season, and 2 balls, 2 strikes. I mean, it's unimaginable. We really don't even.
And this talking to a lot of great all-time pitchers, whether it's John Smoltz or David Cohn, and asking them today even.
This ball, strike 3 call. Escobar thought that was ball 4. The pitch looked up. This is the batter's faced. You know, if you look at his number of plate appearances and combine them with the number of bat guard.
I don't even know if you can make any comparison to any sport. I mean, that would be like somebody on the offensive side, a two-way.
2 balls, 2 strikes on Hunter Renfroe. Shohei to get himself to do what he does as Renfroe takes strike 3 call. Moniak behind on Abbott, 0-2. Moniak's had a tough time. Well, that's right down the middle. Strike 3 to Moniak. Andrew Abbott strikes out the side.
Huge while he was rounding the bases. It caught Phil Nevin's attention while he was running the bases as well. Called him a little. Lucas Giolito also had some pretty high praise for him as well. That was the first time. Oh, that was right next to him. But I'm just going to smile from Ohapi after that first home run back last night.
Yeah, that was great to see that, because he means so much to his team.
Part of the future for this franchise. And Ohapi's probably #1 on that list. I mean, there's every
behind the plate. That's what I was talking about, being quiet. That means you're not making a lot of noise where you're going inside.
Walked Nick Martini, who had not had a big league plate appearance since the end of the 2021 season. Should favor Anderson. Although he walked Martini, and now he almost hit Benson. Maybe he did.
I think it got his bat
with them. He's made the most of an opportunity with the Cincinnati Reds, and still 2 balls, 2 strikes on Benson. 3 balls and 2 strikes. You know, Martini wasn't such a bad guy until Clarence came around. There's a high fly, but hanging up for Moniak. Makes the catch on Benson. 1 away. It's no balls, 2 strikes on Maley. The Reds trying to be a factor in after losing 100.
The interesting thing about the Reds, they play better on the road than they have at home. So
Honeywell will bat for Shohei.
And under most circumstances,
ball hit west is for Velasquez.
Chance now to lead off
out of the game. There's a drive to left center field by Rengifo. Moving after it and unable to reach it is Benwell. As he takes ball 1. This is Shohei's spot in the order. So this arm might be even more amazing to consider how hard. And last Angel to begin his big league career with a 5-game streak was Kendrys Morales.
The 2 pitching very well.
He hit over 360 against lefties in the minors, and he walks a lot. He draws ball 4. This was originally a day game to end the series, and the night game added. Throw to first, and safely back is Shotwell on a close play.